the world. Just follow that dirt road. If you've done it correctly, you are at the home of the not-so-lovely Aaron. Hey, Aaron, what's up?
You know what? The sun is creeping over the horizon, giving everything that little pink, yellow hue right now. It's gorgeous out here. A very crisp 42 degrees right now, ladies and gentlemen. And the number you're looking for, Jim? Yep. 427,322,426.
Well, okay, now how do we know this is accurate?
Because I just kind of calculated it and made it up.
Okay. Okay. Now you realize that over 75% of statistics that are quoted are made up?
Well, I'm part of that statistical group then.
There you go.
But that's how many bricks are in the Reno Town Mall.
That's probably as good a number as we're going to get. I have no idea.
You know, I mean, it's either that or give me a jar of jelly beans. I'll figure that one out too. I don't know.
Yeah, might put on a couple pounds, but
that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day in the Senate. Whom do your elected officials represent? The Dark Act. They're calling it the Dark Act hearings. They're live. They started at 10 o'clock this morning Eastern Time, which is 7 o'clock our time. And it is in front of the Senate right now. You can call Mr. Reed. You can call Mr. Heller if you're in Nevada and tell them vote no on this legislation. It is terrible legislation. It gives all these food companies carte blanche on how they label our food. And let's be real for just a minute, folks. Do you honestly think, with everything that Monsanto has done to hide their trade secrets about GMO technology, that they're going to be honest and tell you they're putting poison in your food? I highly doubt that, and so should you. Like I said, you have people from the EPA talking about the pesticide issue. There's going to be Susan May. She's a director. Now get a load of this.
Okay.
She's the director for the Center for Food Safety and Applied Nutrition. And I'm sorry, but she's going to get up and talk about these items are nutritional when glyphosate removes all the trace elements, all the metal trace elements from our food. There's no iron, no potassium, no calcium, no potassium. None of this stuff our bodies need to be, eat a healthy, wholesome diet. So, Hair Foods, Daryl Thomas, he's another guy from Hair Foods, Herr, and he's just a typical guy. They want to make $1 billion on the poison of GMO ingredients in their foods. They don't want to tell us this stuff is in our foods. They don't want to label it, and this bill makes it voluntary. And again, I highly doubt they're going to volunteer. They have just poisoned me with the food I'm putting on the table for our folks. Get on the phone, folks. It's altered genes. It's twisted truth. It is not. They're just not being honest with us. Monsanto never has. And as I said, they have had poisons in our food since 1901. They have been in our food supply. It's time we get them out of our food supply. Whom do your elected officials represent, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get on the phones today. Let's call them. If you want a link to listen to this live, www.alladayllc.com. There is a link on there. You can click on it. It'll take you directly to the hearing, and you can listen to it live. There's also links in the article that we posted up this morning, links to your senators, to the list of senators, their phone numbers, and everything like that. This is really an important piece of legislation that we, the people, need to stop in its tracks. And the way to do that, folks, of course, get on the phones. Tell your senators to vote no.
Okay. This segment of AM News is brought to you by Monsanto. Better living through chemistry. If you can't trust us, who can you trust?
I seriously agree. I mean, it's like, and it's like I'm saying, this has been called the Monsanto Dream Bill, the Monsanto Protection Act, the ultimate Monsanto Protection Act, and of course the Dark Act, which has something about keeping everybody in secret. I don't remember the acronym DARK, what they actually call that, but And here again, the people that are getting up to speak, like this guy here, Michael Grigori, he's Associate Administrator, Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service for the USDA. Guess where he used to work, folks?
Monsanto's.
Monsanto.
Oh, I was going to guess Union Carbide.
That's it. By the way, Hillary Clinton, former Monsanto lawyer, so something to think about when you're going to the polls as to whom we want in office representing us. The DORC Act stands for Deny Americans the Right to Know. So, and again, what makes this law dangerous, what makes this legislation so dangerous is it removes an element of states' rights. And I honestly don't believe, this is just me, I think if this bill does get passed, I'm not a Constitution law expert or anything, but this is a direct violation of the 10th Amendment. And for those that don't know what the 10th Amendment is, it's the States' Rights Amendment. And this bill would be in direct conflict with the 10th Amendment as far as, like, say, Vermont. They've already passed a labeling law, and this would repeal that law. And according to our Constitution, states have rights to make their own laws. So I don't know that it would be successful in the long run, but at the same time, it's just nuts. Let's be real for a minute. If it has to go to court, if it passes and it gets challenged in court, who is going to foot the bill? Me and you, ladies and gentlemen. Our taxes pay for all those people's salaries.
All right, Aaron.
Let's think about that.
How do we get a hold of you there at Halliday LLC?
775-2309.